What's going on, YouTubers? Donnie B all day. So a while ago, I brought you this knife. I had no idea what to expect of it. I'd never heard of the company. I didn't know if they were sending me something that was going to be blasé or baboom. And it turned out this was a really good knife. This is a Kexmo D2 steel, liner lock, wood handles, just a nice knife. The thing cuts, it works. It's actually on my rotation table because I carried it the other day. But it's 100% shored up. There's nothing wrong with it. This turned out to be a really nice knife, and you get them between like 20 and 30 bucks all day long on this brand. And so while I was impressed with this, that was it. It was only the only one I ever tested until now. So not only do I have that one, but I just had another one come in. Another Kexmo knife. And this one is even more intriguing. It's even more intriguing. Check this out. G10, olive G10 scales with D2 steel on the flipper with the drop point. That's a nice looking knife. It's actually a really nice looking knife. If this knife turns out to be as sturdy as that knife for $24.99 on the Amazon, what? I'm gonna put this boop 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 down below too. That's excellent, to be honest with you. That's more than excellent. It's fantastic. That price is great for a knife that I've had now for what, 6 months to a year, and it's just still going strong, no issues. And then they come out with this guy. Are you kidding? This thing is nice. So definitely check the link below. $24.99. Is it worth it? Well, we're gonna find out. First, let's see if it's sharp. Let's test the sharpness. Yeah, the last one came razor sharp. This one came razor sharp. I mean, that's shaven. That's shave sharp. And so that was one of the things with the last one, was the edge geometry out of the box was fantastic. It was really good. And we have a 71 Beetle that we were doing work on, and we needed to cut a fuel line hose on it. And that's what I used the other day, to cut a fuel line hose, because it just works. The thing cuts. But this one right here, needs to get some cutting. So let's go get some cutting. All right, so let's get started here. We're gonna do some 4-foot gravity drops. See how that drop point digs in. And not so bad. It falls nice and straight. Digs in pretty good. Couple of hard downward throws. Oh, see how well it's built, how good it digs in. And it digs in really nice. Really, really nice. I was about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Maybe an inch, maybe even a little bit more. But it didn't close, nothing like that. Let's see. Hitting it on the spine. It didn't close. It opens. It locks. It closes. It does everything it's supposed to do. Just a good knife. Just a good little knife. The price on these guys always gets you. It's like, I can't believe they're as low priced as they are. It's just insane. So here's some old plastic vacuum cleaner hose. And bam, it cuts it easily cutting the vacuum hose, breaking it down into 4 little parts. I even got some of that fuel line, that nylon infused fuel line, and it's just, I mean, these things are just born to cut. They're just born to cut. For the amount of money you're putting into one of these, I mean, think about it. If you're adding it to your EDC collection, your regular carries, if you're adding it to your truck carry, your tackle box carry, your gift carry, right? Somebody needs a knife. They want a knife. You don't want to spend a lot, but you want to get them something that works. This is where you go. It's this kind of stuff right here that really, really, you know, is stuff that can put in the work at a low price and be an every single day user. I was taking pictures, so I already did a push cut. I already was cutting through the this stuff, so it's like every time I cut with it, it's hitting. It's just continuously, constantly hitting. It's doing its job. Everything it's supposed to do, it does. It's so far just a good knife. Let's try the old plastic netting. This thing is very nimble in the hand because it's so lightweight. It is really, really lightweight. Just an excellent carry. It's exactly the kind of thing that you can put into your pocket. You can go around all day long and never tire from having it, or you know what I mean. It's not going to be sticking into you or sticking out of you or anything. Sticking out of you. You don't want it to just doing that. But oh my gosh, this thing is nice. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna bring it right up to you guys. Boom. Awesome. Hold on. All right. So obviously the plastic netting did nothing to discourage this edge. I mean, nothing. And that stuff kills so many edges. And I can say it all day long, but it comes down to proof in the pudding type thing, and you guys see it all the time. You know what I mean? And you've seen it make knives fail. But sometimes knives don't fail. This one did not. So let's see how we are feathering with this little beauty. Oh, it starts out right. Oh, it starts out right. I mean, come on, man. This little knife right here, just like the last one, just built to work. Built to work. And it's so funny because I'd never heard of Kexmo. Never heard of them, right? These people decided, hey, we need to start selling knives, you know, because they've been making knives for a while. They said, we need to start selling these knives. So they reached out and they said, look, we have enough confidence in our knife that we want you to actually test it, you know, and show it working, show what we can do edge geometry wise, what we can do sharpening wise. And it's, look at oh, those little baby curls. And everything that they told me to go ahead and check out and find out if the knife is good for it. So far, every single thing that should have been tested to see if it works, to do what it's supposed to do, it's happening. It's right. You know what I mean? And I do everything on film, so it's not just telling you this is a good knife. It's showing you this is a good knife. And I don't know, if it doesn't fail, then what else can I say? You know? Right through a knot. Come on, man. For 25 bucks. And I gotta say, the last one I did, people went out and after the video and they bought one for, you know, that $20 price tag, whatever it was. And they came back saying, dude, got one, this knife is great. You know, it's as good as you said it was, or blah, blah, blah. I do not say blah, blah, blah. I was getting a lot of that. And actually, I think I got 4 of that. So with people that bought and said, hey, we really like this product. But it just goes to show that I'm not blowing smoke up your butts. This thing really works. It really does. The other one really works. It's still working. But look at this, man. Shaving the leather soccer ball. After doing all that, and you think, oh, it's a $25 knife. That's great. It'll work the first cut, and then it'll stop working. Well, it hasn't stopped working. It's just good. It's just a good knife. So, I mean, what can you expect for $24.99? You can expect a knife that's going to open, that's going to close, it's going to lock, it's going to look good, it's going to feel good, it's going to fit the hand, and it's going to do all the cutting you need it to do. What else does it need to do? I don't know. It's not going to drive to the grocery store for you and pick out your bananas. This thing is just going to work. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's meant to do. That's what it does. It works. And it, not only that, but it's a good looking knife. It's handsome. And we're even in the sun, so we get a good shot at that G10. I have only glare, so I cannot see a thing. So I'm hoping that this is even in frame, but right here, winner, chicken dinner. $24.99 for an everyday working man's knife. Yeah, I'll take that. Excellent job from Kexmo. Check out the ad below. Check out that Amazon ad, because $24.99. This makes a good gift. These are just all around the board, good knives. All right, so that's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day, sweating buckets. Until next knife.